Hello, everybody. This is Y.E.P.P. I'm Jace, and this is our second episode of our first project about WIC.
I'm
Yep.
Adriana, social media director.
I'm E.P.P, tech director.
I'm Jace. I'm the chief editor, and Aiden is our team leader, but she couldn't be here today for the video.
R.I.P.
Okay, so I wasn't able to get like a video of my mom, because she was feeling sick and she was didn't want to be on video. But I didn't also get like a text transcription, so I can't share my screen like Evie's. But I had an audio recording of my mom, and essentially when I was born. I was born in Pennsylvania. I was born at the CHOP. I was born at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. It's like the acronym is CHOP, so my family always uses like the term CHOP. And when I was born, I was super premature. Like my mom had my baby shower after I was born. So I was born very premature, and so I needed specialized formula so that I could get all the nutrients and stuff that I needed. I also needed certain formula and certain foods as I got like a little bit older and like an older baby because I needed more calories than the average child because I was so small. I've been like small my whole life, so I've always needed like more food, and I need to eat like higher calorie foods. And my mom said that one of the first questions I asked her was, "How did you get on WIC?" She said, "When I was in the hospital, a social worker from WIC, like an employee, came and told her that we could qualify for WIC not because of our income being super low, but because I needed specialized formula. They were the ones that had it, and so I was on WIC until I was around 2. Um, we got specialized formula from them. My mom said it helped a lot because that formula back in like 2006, that formula was like $40, and now it's probably $100. The specialized formula I needed, it's like the type of formula like the doctors keep locked up in the back of the stores because it's super expensive. Um, I had a lot of medical issues when I was a baby, and so they helped my mom like deal with that. They gave me a lot of different formulas and like I don't know how to say it, like those little like protein powders, but for a baby, like almost like a protein formula for me to drink, and that helped a lot. We didn't qualify for WIC technically because my biological father's income was over the expected limit, like how Evie's family left WIC, like they got kicked off because their income exceeded the set limit. Um, but it just overall helped us a lot because my mom definitely did not have the money or the resources to like go places. She didn't go to a WIC facility. She didn't like go outside. She didn't go outside a lot because when I was a baby, everybody was afraid I was gonna get sick, so I couldn't go outside and I couldn't be visited by a lot of outside of my house people. They taught my mom how to possibly breastfeed me, but it didn't work. So they gave my mom the money for a lot of these formulas, and she was able to get them from the doctors. Um, yeah, I think that's it. We got off WIC when I was 2, like in a way, because we technically weren't on it. We got off of WIC when I was 2 because I was starting to eat solid foods, and I didn't need the formulas and nutrition stuff that they provided in the past to us. But I think it helped a lot because my mom couldn't leave the house a lot. I was like a baby that had to be like strapped to a monitor all the time. I remember my mom told me I had like oxygen masks and all these tubes and stuff in me for a while. I had an oxygen mask till I was 2, so I like couldn't leave the house. She couldn't leave me at the house because there was often no one there to watch me. And my mom's life at that time was very very hard. And so they did help her a lot, and she thinks the impact was pretty lasting because without WIC, we wouldn't have been able to afford a lot of those things, and it would either have to come out of like my grandparents' pocket or my mom's very limited pockets at the time, or we just wouldn't be able to get it, and I would probably be like either a very malnourished, sickly baby, or I would just be dead. That's it.
No, I think it's really cool that your mom got assistance like that
Mhm.
because like she was going probably through her own like health issues.
Yeah, she
Because
was.
yeah, you said that she like basically was unalive for like I don't know a couple minutes or something.
Yeah, my mom, she couldn't give birth to me naturally. She had to have a C-section, and she died while I was either after I was born or while she was like giving birth to me. Because when you have a C-section, you still have to like put some effort into it, I guess,
Yeah.
is what I've learned. Um, yeah, my mom had a syndrome called HELP syndrome, which is essentially because of severe stress, your body rejects the baby at a certain point, and your body like thinks the baby is essentially a disease, I guess you would say, and it tries to like kick the disease out.
Yeah,
And almost all of her organs shut down.
Oh
It was
my.
pretty bad, but
that's crazy.
yeah,
Is
I
it
was after I
right?
was born, I was put in a helicopter, and I was a helicopter baby.
Oh.
I got put in a helicopter at like minutes old, I guess. No, hours probably.
Luxury experience.
No.
Okay, no. I was just,
But what I was gonna say is it similar to what's it called to having a when your baby like basically dies inside you, like what's it
A
called?
stillbirth?
yeah.
No.
No, it is a stillbirth.
Miscarriage?
Yeah, is it like a miscarriage basically?
Essentially, yeah, your
Like
body's trying to miscarry the baby, but the
oh
baby's not dead. When you miscarry a baby, it's because it's already dead and your body notices that. So, yeah,
Yeah, and it just like
comes out.
gets rid of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh. Well, things happen for a reason, and Jason's here, and his mom is alive.
Yup.
Yeah.
Period.
Thank the Lord.
the lore. But
the
yeah,
Lord.
my mom said WIC was very helpful to us. Like I said, we didn't technically qualify. She tried to find like the documents that they gave her, like the little pamphlets and
Certificates?
stuff and posters, but she couldn't find it. She did show me other stuff from when I was in the NICU of like baby books of like how to take care of your baby because I was super premature. So she got all the stuff on how to raise a premature baby.
Oh, does
Um,
she still have? She still has those books these days?
oh yeah, she hoards that stuff. I was an attitudinal baby. Evie
Yeah.
knows that
I
like I
mean,
ran away.
you still kind of got that
Yeah,
attitude.
Evie knows that like when I was little, I ran away at the zoo. I like slipped away, and my mom was looking for me. And then after that, I was like 3. I had to wear one of those monkey leashes.
Oh my god, I was a
Yeah.
monkey. I was a monkey leech kid too.
Imagine
But I
being
was well
leashed.
behaved actually, so
No, no, no.
I was well behaved. What do
Nah.
you mean? No, no, no.
No,
I
no,
think it's just
no.
I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah,
just
yeah. I
something.
was.
I
Leashed
I
think
was
it's
a
just something
sweet
parents get
angel
for
child.
safety.
leashed
'Cause your
kids do
kid can
that.
run away really fast.
True.
What?
I think it's something parents get for safety sometimes because your kid can run away pretty fast.
Yeah, they can.
No, my parents got it because I'm a little monkey, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, what the heck?
I don't really know what else to comment on my mom's thing.
Well,
Mm,
I would say like I think it's common for like some women to like not have their babies latch onto their like nipples,
Mhm.
like, and they can't
Mm.
like eat from that.
She said I needed this specialized like formula that was essentially like a protein powder for a baby.
Yeah,
Mm.
like yeah,
But
that's really cool that WIC was able to provide you that because like as a
yeah,
government program, like they should be providing stuff to people who like really need it. You know?
yeah,
Mhm.
and the fact that it was like $40 compared to like not, I guess like not being in the program and having to buy it for 100, like that's definitely helpful.
Yeah. Well, she said it would be like $100 today. Then it was
Oh, okay.
$40, but it was still like too expensive for us. But
Yeah.
now she said like nowadays because I asked how much do you think that would be like today, she said that formula is probably like $100
That's
or more.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's more. I think I saw a video about this lady who scammed a guy into getting her like 5 cases of formula,
Damn.
and it's just like not okay because people who really need it, like they have to buy it secondhand from these people who hoard it,
Right.
and
I
like they
remember
sell
when
for
there was
more.
that formula recall that they were like locking up formulas and people were so upset because a lot of the formulas are like for premature babies or babies with problems.
Yeah.
Because all the normal formulas you can get anywhere. Like you can get that on Amazon, but specialized formulas you can only usually get in stores or you can get from a doctor, and that stuff's pricey.
Yeah, like
Um,
especially even with like insurance and all that. Guys, do you think it's like how old was your mom, Adri, when she had you?
my mom, I believe she's like in her 30s, I think, early 30s.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Jace?
My mom was 33 when she had me.
Oh, do you think that's like a factor that played into like your their pregnancies, not yours?
No, I know what you mean. Technically, they say like your biological clock ends at 35.
Mm.
Like back in the day, they said my mom was a high risk pregnancy early on because she was 33, not because she had problems.
Yeah,
The
they
problems
said
came like gradually.
they said basically the same to my. They just warned her that having a child around her 30s, like early late 30s, it just leads to more possible defects, you know.
Yeah,
They actually say some of that is debunked now. In your late 30s, yeah, but in your early 30s, no, because essentially it's like you're in your 20s.
yeah.
Mm.
I think they say like mid-30s is where it's like the cutoff.
Yeah, because I know a lot of like people that had babies in their 40s, and that's it. They say that's the one where it's like the most high risk. So it's kind of a myth that like your biological clock ends at like 30 something.
Yeah.
I think WIC offers that like information about like how to take care of babies too, right? Like at a preemies.
Yeah, I think it does. But like I found it really helpful how you don't have to, oh, what the heck. I find it really helpful how you don't really have to necessarily be in the program, I'm guessing, but like they still educate you on a lot of like nutritional facts, and I feel like that's really helpful for a lot of families, or like at least like low income families who could do the bare minimum to provide, because at least they could find like cheaper ways to have like a really nutritional diet, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like have more like reliable resources, especially on the internet. Because if
Uh-huh.
you're not in the program, you can still go on the website, and I see they have articles, so it's definitely like more reliable information than maybe like WebMD or something, or even like Wikipedia probably.
Mhm.
Yeah.
WIC also like helps a lot with I guess like mothers and like the process of it.
Bro, do you think WIC
What?
saved you?
I don't know, bro. I mean, I think a lot of things saved me. I don't know if WIC saved me, but she said it was very helpful, and that we stopped when I was 2, not because we were making like way too much money, because we weren't technically on the program to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just not having formula anymore because I was 2, so like I was starting to like eat regular food.
Yeah, you're like too old to even need it, you know?
Yeah, because we really only needed it for that those type of formulas. She also said that they didn't give it in the form of money. It was like a voucher that looks like a check, and you would take it to the store, and they would give you the thing you needed. So
Yeah.
it looked almost like a check.
Oh.
Wait, I thought she never set foot in one though. So how did she get the formula?
She
Like
went
from
to the
hospital?
doctor.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
hospital.
What is it called? The CHOP?
Yeah,
Yeah.
CHOP or whatever other hospital I was in.
Oh.
I was born in a hospital in Linehorn, which is in Pennsylvania. But then I was airlifted to CHOP because CHOP had a NICU and the hospital I was born in didn't, because it wasn't a super big like hospital of Philadelphia or something, you know?
Yeah, it's like a local one.
Yeah, and then that's where I stayed for a long time. I think until I was like almost a year old. I don't actually know. I'd have to ask her.
Oh wow.
But I did go home at some point. I just would like get checkups at the hospital a lot, and we would have to get stuff from the hospital. So she would take her vouchers to like the regular doctor that she could go see because she was allowed to, or like the hospital.
Yeah,
They
I
would
think
give it
your
to her.
story is a good example of like how WIC can indirectly help people
Mhm.
because like you weren't like you said keep saying like you weren't directly on the program, but you still got assistance from it. And like Aju said too, like you don't have to sign up for the program. You can just go on their website.
Yeah,
Mhm.
a lot of the things she just repeated because we were only really on it because we needed a certain formula that was very expensive.
Yeah. Like I think I don't know if we figured out how long people are usually on it, but I would say like people are only on it for like until their child like reaches like a prime age, like 7,
Right.
8.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the federal programs, there's always like the stereotype that you can be on welfare forever, and some
Yeah.
people are on welfare forever. There's nothing wrong with that. But
Mhm.
it said in Poverty by America that a lot of people that go on welfare or food stamps or that are on WIC, I suppose, probably they don't stay on it for very long. They just stay on it as long as they need it, and then eventually, because you have the resources, you got the resources that you needed from it, you won't eventually need it anymore. And so it helps you with financial stability more than anything, so
Mhm.
that you won't have to live on it forever because that's not really like a life because they
Sustainable?
don't give you that much money anyways.
Yeah, it's not it's not sustainable. And like nobody really wants to be like a burden to like anyone.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like surprised that my mom said she wasn't really embarrassed because like if it was me, I would be kind of like embarrassed. Like I
Yeah.
wouldn't want people to know that I need assistance. I would want people to like look down on me.
Right, because like you probably like couldn't afford to feed your kids the right way.
Yeah.
How old was your mom when she had you, Evie?
My mom was 24.
24. Oh yeah, wait. How old was she when she had Andre? She was a teenager, right?
Yeah, 18.
18. I thought it was 16 for a minute.
I think that was Martinez.
No, Martinez's mom had him at 18.
Oh, okay then
Yeah. I thought your mom was like your brother. I forgot how many years you are apart from Andre.
like 6.
Yeah. Also, your mom had more kids than my mom did. Like
Yeah.
2 years is the normal amount of age that kids are apart, like on average, but that's not a lot of time. That's kind of like quick succession kids.
Mhm.
So it's also a lot hard to like feed that many kids, you know, and take care of them.
Yeah.
Because was your mom working at the time? I wouldn't think so.
No, she wasn't working. She was like watching us like as
Right.
much as she could. And like at the same time, my mom had like her own problems to deal with.
Oh yeah.
Like I said earlier, like your mom was going through like physical and mental health issues.
Mhm.
And like I think something that's essential to all these programs like Mac and WIC is that they help people like both physically and mentally. And they're just somebody that you can rely on.
Yeah. I feel like that's like the importance of like federal programs, and that's also why we should keep them. Yeah, because they're trying to get rid of some of them.
Bye.
Bye
Wait,
guys.
we have to sign off, guys.
That's what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
This
Okay, say bye
goofy.
again.
No, we have to say
Bye,
thank you for coming
2.0.
to our. Okay, guys.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Thanks
I'll
to
do
my
it.
TED Talk.
I'll do it.
TED Talk, no.
Dinners.
Thank you for tuning into our second episode. Bye.
Oh.
Say bye.
Oh,
Bye.
all right, bye.
Bye.
Bye, world. Bye.
I feel like I'm being held gunpoint just to say bye because the way Jace said it.
Sorry.
Yeah, you like say bye.
Say
My
bye.
bad.
Bye,
If you want
guys.
to command people, you gotta do it sterner.
Oh,
I'm gonna end the recording now.
I'm
No.
scared. What do you mean no? You want to be recorded forever?
Who wants to keep yapping on
The
the computer?
government.
No,
The
I didn't mean to
government know
talk about
you.
how I don't like WIC.
No.
Why would you say
That's not the
that?
point.
Because, bro. Like
But why
comparing
do
it
we
to
have to
Mac,
choose-
like it's just not it.
Well,
I
yeah, because it's
know. Why
run
did
by
we
the
choose
government.
WIC?
The
Who
government's
chose
not
it?
it.
Yeah, the government's bad.
Okay. Government's bad. We don't like the U.S. government. I'm gonna end the recording now.
All right.